Good morning. I was going to do the drawing this morning, but I haven't had a chance to go through and write down everybody's names, who's liked, and then who's liked the page back. So I'll leave it open for the rest of the day, and if I have time, well, I will have time over lunch. I'll write down all those names so that I can draw who wins the giveaway. I just put on my moisturizer before I started this video, so I'm going to wash my brushes really quick while that settles in. I love how much everyone's participating. That makes me really happy, and I'm excited to see who's going to win. I wanted to do a video about kind of just about mascara. I haven't done one like that in a while, and since we've got some new people who may not really know what they're getting themselves into for their friend, just so that you know what this is all about. And anyway, yeah, I made a couple of notes so that I can hopefully be a little more focused on the topic this morning. The first thing is that Maskcara is a makeup brand that has no mascara. And I know it's really confusing. People are like, why is it called Maskcara if there's no mascara? The reason is because the founder, her name is Cara with a C, C-A-R-A, and she had a beauty blog because she is a makeup artist. So she had this beauty blog, and it was called Maskcara with, her name in it, and so it's like cute and clever and all that. It was also because when she was in 5th grade, she realized how all of the moms had makeup, but all of them felt like it was kind of this chore, and nobody really liked doing it. Everyone struggled with it. Everyone's makeup looked different. So for a 5th grade science project, she, for her science project, invented this mask where at night you put the makeup exactly where it went on the mask. Hi, Lisa. And then in the morning, you would just put this mask on and you'd be out the door, and it would be easy and everybody could do it. So that is kind of where the name Maskcara and then Maskara, and that's why it's named what it is. I'm sure one day we will have mascara, but it's not in the cards anytime soon, really. Another reason why she created it is because for so long, everyone has been wearing one color all over their face. And even just looking at me now, there's shadows. Our faces are not flat. They're multi-dimensional. So it doesn't really make sense just to put one color all over your face. And with the Kardashians and different celebrities coming along and contouring, it's just become more known to add dimension to your face. And I think with that has caused a lot more confusion with how to put makeup on. And now everybody feels like nobody knows, oh, hey, Chelsea. Nobody really feels like they know how to do their makeup. So she wanted to make something that was easy and fast for moms and just anybody, and you can get a flawless coverage and 3-dimensional face really simply and without a lot of steps. When you have to do a primer and a foundation and then a concealer and then like a lighter color and a darker color to bring in those dimensions, now you've got 5 layers, and if you mess up or something like that and you need to correct it, you're wiping off a ton of layers. And it's nearly impossible to, start back. With this makeup, it's all one product. So if you mess up, you can just blend it together. If you have to end up wiping it off, you're not wiping off all of your layers of makeup. So I'm going to kind of start putting my makeup on here and try and do this and talk at the same time. So this is what the traditional 3D foundation, so that's what she calls it, is 3D foundation, because you're not using a traditional foundation shade that you put all over as a base. You're using these 4 colors. So I use Mango Amber. This is my blush shade. I know it looks really dark in the tin, but you'll see when I put it on, it's so pretty. I love it. It's called Black Cherry. And then this is my contour color called Indigo. And she makes, I keep saying I'm sorry. She makes multiple contour colors so that it matches all skin tones. And the reason for that is because not all darker colors are created equally for each skin tone. For somebody is going to need a more ashy color, someone's going to need a little bit of a warmer color. I like to use a deeper color because I have deeper undertones for the shadows. So you need to find the right contour color, otherwise you're just going to look dirty or it's not going to look quite right. And I think you can know what I'm talking about. I've seen some women who are trying to contour, but you can just see the makeup just on their face. And that's the opposite of what we're trying to do with this makeup. We want it to just look, you know, naturally beautiful by putting these dimensions in. So what we're going to do is start with the contour this morning. I'm going to start with it because I don't really have any breakouts right now or anything I'm trying to cover. The contour color doesn't have a ton of coverage. And the reason for that is because we don't really usually need a ton of coverage on this outer portion of our face. If we're breaking out or I have any scarring or dark spots there, I will put my highlight color on there first. So I'm just going to go in with this color. And this is just to show, this is kind of how she intended it, was to put the, oops, I forgot to put my setting spray on first. I put the setting spray on a blender ball first and then just dab it everywhere. And this just makes the makeup stay on so much better. And it also has SPF because the makeup doesn't have SPF in it. And this smells so good. Everyone I ever put this on, they're like, oh, that smells amazing. It really does smell really, really good. Okay. And everybody's contour is going to be a little bit different, and that's also why Maskcara by Kara, when she founded this, she decided to do a direct sales, is so you could have the help you needed to figure out how to contour your face. Because even though it's pretty similar, there's going to be tips and tricks for each face that are going to, you know, be better than one size fits all. And you don't get that help when you go into Sephora or Ulta or something. I mean, you can, but it's kind of hit or miss if you're going to get the help just for you. So that's what we're for. And she gives us tons of help to learn different faces, fuller faces, thinner faces, mature skin, young skin, acneic skin. I don't know if that's the right word, but so you can already see how this is kind of chiseling out my natural face structure, and it kind of thins. And I'm going to wait to do my nose. Now, this is a quicker way that I've seen some people do it, and I think it simplifies it, is just to use your finger and you just dab this on. A little goes a really long way. So I'm going on my nose, on my forehead, and I'm just swiping, I'm kind of just dabbing my finger in there. And I've seen some people do this, and so I've been doing it lately. I think it does help you get the right amount of product, because with the cream, if you get too much, then you do kind of get yourself into a bind. But all you have to do is just kind of wipe it off. It's not a bind, really. You just have to blend it off a little bit more. Okay. And all of her colors have a kind of yellow undertone to them. And that's because a pink undertone, there's only very few skin tones that need a pink undertone. And that is what, if you don't need a pink undertone, your makeup's going to look like a mask. And it's not going to look like your skin. Whereas with the yellow undertone, and it's varying degrees of yellow, obviously, in all the different shades that we have, which we have a ton. But it just brings out that kind of sunlit or lit from within, really healthy glow. All right. So as you can tell, I'm pretty much done. I'm going to put my blush and my bronzer on. I am going to use an illuminator this morning. I don't always use it, but I kind of miss it and forget about it. So I'm going to use that same side of the brush I was just using and my black cherry blush, and I just barely dab it in there. And I like to go on the apples and then kind of up a little bit, just because I don't have naturally prominent cheekbones. So I feel like when I bring my blush on the apples and back just a smidge, as my dad would say, then I think it brings out my cheekbones just a little bit more too. And all of our shades are lip and cheek. So I'm going to put that on my lips, and Some of them are more matte. This one in particular is a glossy one, and I really like it. And I'm going to take my contour again and contour my lip a little bit. And I can go in a more in-depth contour video also, but it's just a light game, putting the shadows where you want to kind of chisel out, and then putting the light where you want the light to go, where you want to highlight. Now that I have my highlight color on, I think I'm gonna just go back in. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bronzer on. And this is our cream bronzer that I'm using. It's called Bella. And the reason they're all creams is because it turns into kind of a second skin on your face and makes it just not look like a cake face, like you got, you know, just all of this product on your face. And I remember when I was in high school, I had a lot of acne, and now my skin is so much clearer, and I'm so happy. But when I had a lot of acne, I was really self-conscious, so I would wear a ton of makeup, and I remember being called a cake face one time, and that really stuck with me. And I remember trying to do my makeup differently after that, to where you couldn't just see my makeup. I didn't want people to look at me and be like, oh, her makeup is so obvious. You know, I wanted it to be like, oh, she looks really pretty. And then maybe the makeup is kind of a side note to that. So now I'm going to do the nose. And this makeup is that. It does that so well. You know, you learn how to bring out your features and not be, sorry, it's hard for me to do makeup and talk at the same time. To bring out your features and not just highlight the makeup. And with the cream, it kind of flexes and moves with your skin so that you're not creating wrinkles or exaggerating wrinkles or kind of causing a, you know, a stiff finish. This is going to always move well with your skin. I'm just putting a little bit more highlight there. And then I'm going to just highlight down the nose. And nose contouring is a little bit, it's not super necessary for really anybody, but it's kind of nice to do, and I'm in the habit of it. And now I'm just taking that bronzer and putting it on my eyelids. I, on a daily basis, don't really do eyeshadow or anything. I really never do, hardly, but I want to start doing it a little more because it is fun. It does create a different look. Oh, and I didn't bring my mascara out here, but that's okay. I can put that on later. So my face makeup is pretty well, I'm done, and I love the coverage. If I need more coverage, then you know, I can go back in and put that on in the places. But otherwise, it can be as sheer or as full coverage as you want, and that's what I really like about it. You can go Kardashian with your contour, or you can go just going to work and, you know, wanting to use your three-dimensional face. I think that this makeup is for everybody. I honestly believe that, and I've been really excited to be able to show it to my friends. Recently, I have a couple makeovers that I'm really excited to post because my friends are so pretty anyway, so I'm so lucky they let me put my makeup on them. There's a couple other things I wanted to say. What was it? Oh yeah, I went over why we call it 3D. You can go subtle or dramatic. Because you're using just the shades where you need it, you don't really need as much product. It lasts a long time. I've had this one, I wish I could remember. I'll have to look and find out when exactly I ordered this, but I want to say it was probably 3 months ago. It was well before my wedding, and that was 2 months ago. So what I'll do, since that one's getting a little bit low, is I'll just pop that out, and it comes out so easy. It's just magnetic, and I'll only replace this one, and it's $14. And I'm going to do a little tips and tricks day and show how you can melt this back so it's covering the whole bottom of the pan. So these can last even longer than you would think they do. Since it's a cream, it just melts and then it'll harden back to the consistency that you need. So you just replace these individual ones. You don't have to, replace the whole thing again unless you want to. We have all different sides. This is the quad, and this gets you your 3D foundation look. But we have, as big as this, it's called the double decker, and I absolutely love it. It fits so many, and so if when you decide you love it and you want to get all the colors, we've got you covered on the palettes that you need. And the palettes are beautiful. They just came out with a bunch of more styles that are so pretty, and I can't wait to get my hands on them. Another thing about mascara, and then I'll kind of let you in this video because it's getting a little bit long, is the founder honestly did want to teach women how to see their beauty in their face and to bring out the beauty, not cover it up with their makeup. And I think her mission statement is really, really nice, and I'll read it to you right now. Everything we do and everything we create is based on what we believe in. That helping others look beautiful is nice, but helping them believe they are beautiful is life-changing. Happiness is contagious, and with enough courage, creativity, and optimism, you actually can have your cake and eat it too. And I just love that because it's so true. I mean, making people believe they are beautiful is life-changing. And I'm a sensitive Sally, and of course that's going to make my eyes water. I don't know, probably hormonal or something. But anyway, I just think this company is great. Our founder is the sweetest woman ever and just wants everyone to feel they're beautiful. I know she helped me feel my beauty and make me excited to put my makeup on every day. And I'm excited to share that with all of you. So thank you for the new likes. Thank you for participating in the giveaway. I'm really excited to see who's going to win. I will write down all those names over lunch today, and I'll either do the video at lunch if I have time after doing that or after work. But either way, if you're not here to watch it, I will get in contact with you. So thanks again. I'll see you next time. Have a good day, everybody.